The street was silent, not the peaceful kind, but the kind that presses against your ears until you can hear your own heartbeat. A cold wind moves through the empty road, carrying a faint sound, almost like a child humming, but broken, distorted, and wrong. He whispers to himself that it's just his imagination, but his voice trembles, betraying his fear. For a moment, everything freezes. No wind, no sound, just silence, so heavy it feels alive. The humming returns, louder now, layered with faint whispers that seem to speak directly to the viewer. The doll's eyes begin to move, slowly turning upward, locking directly onto the camera. Each flash reveals the child standing closer than before, without taking a single step. The whispers grow clearer, forming a single chilling sentence. You should not have stopped. The sound cuts out abruptly, leaving only silence.
This road feels like a shortcut, right? But something's off. I can feel it. The air is heavy, almost damp. And that flickering streetlight, it's like it's trying to warn me. I hear footsteps behind me, but there's no one there. What was that? A child's shoe? Why is it here all alone? That laugh, it's not human. I have to follow the crying. But what's waiting for me inside?
Strange noises have been coming from my walls every night at exactly 12:07 a.m. I try to laugh it off, thinking it's just old pipes or maybe animals. But then I hear a soft knocking behind me. 3 slow taps. It stops as suddenly as it begins. I press my ear to the wall, listening intently. And then I hear a faint voice whisper my name. It sounds familiar, like someone I once knew but can't quite remember. I decide to investigate the source of the sound.
Every night at exactly 2 a.m., something moves through my house. I never see it, only hear it. There's a slow dragging sound from upstairs. It feels like whatever is there is listening. The sound always stops when I reach the hallway. As soon as I step onto the upper floor, the noise cuts out completely. I walk past several doors, all slightly open. Inside each room, the furniture is too neatly arranged, facing the doorway. At the end of the hall, one door stands fully open. Inside is a bedroom with a large mirror facing the doorway. The room is empty, yet the mirror reflects a dark shape standing behind me. My breathing becomes shaky as I slowly turn around. Nothing is there. When I look back at the mirror, it shows my room, but I'm no longer in it. Instead, the dark shape stands where I should be, tilting its head as if studying the camera.
Every night, the elevator moves on its own. It stops at a floor that doesn't exist on the building map. You chose the wrong ride. The hallway is far darker than any normal floor. The walls are covered with peeling wallpaper and old photographs. Every photo shows people standing inside the same elevator. Each face is scratched out except for their eyes. The whispers grow clearer as I walk down the hallway. The voices repeat floor numbers, counting backward. The last photo frame is empty, its glass cracked, waiting. Panic sets in as I run back. The hallway stretches unnaturally longer with each step. The lights overhead shut off one by one. The elevator doors open again, now completely empty. A new symbol appears instead of a number. Next stop.
I came to check on a neighbor who hasn't been seen for days. The humming stopped abruptly. I can hear soft footsteps coming from the upper floor. It feels like the house is alive, breathing around me. My reflection appears normal at first. Then my reflection moves independently. It smiles, even though my face is frozen in fear. A whisper fills the room. Why did you come here?
I'm exploring this hospital after hearing rumors of patients who never left. The air grows colder with each step, and my breath begins to fog in front of me. I think I saw something move in the corner of a room. It's probably just the wind, but my voice shakes. Each step feels slower than the last as I approach a wheelchair in the hallway. There's no one sitting in it. I notice writing scratched into the walls. Stay with us. The shadows on the ceiling seem to move independently, stretching toward me. The metallic clang returns, louder now, echoing from every direction. I panic and turn to leave, but the hallway stretches impossibly. Doors appear where there were none, and the walls shift as if the building is alive. A chorus of voices whispers, some pleading, some angry, all saying the same thing: you can't leave.
I came to film urban legends about this playground. Children supposedly vanish without a trace. I don't believe the stories. Play with me? My heart is racing. She reveals her empty, hollow eyes. The swings start moving violently. The laughter grows louder. Shadows stretch from the equipment. The doll drops and crawls toward the camera. I turn to run, but the fog thickens. The paths I remember are gone. I see other children in the distance. They all stare with empty eyes, smiling. You can't leave. Join us. The camera falls to the ground. The little girl is inches from the lens. Her doll reaches toward the camera. Forever.
I'm staying in the motel for the night to document strange disappearances tied to room 6. It's probably just the wind. I hear soft scratching from the floor above. Faint whispers repeat, check room 6. I climb the creaking stairs, each step echoing through the silent motel. The hallway stretches endlessly, doors appearing where there should be none. When I reach room 6, the door is slightly ajar. I push it open. Inside, the room is immaculate, too immaculate. A single chair sits in the center, facing the wall. On it rests an old television, static flickering on the screen. The TV begins to show footage of me, sitting at my desk earlier that day, typing on my computer. The whispers grow louder, overlapping with distorted laughter. I turn around, but the room appears normal. The door slams shut behind me, locking on its own.
I missed my train and decided to wait for the next one. The train screeches into the station, but it's unlike any I've ever seen. Its windows are dark, the doors covered in grime. The train hovers slightly above the platform as if floating. Against my better judgment, I step inside. The air is heavy, and a faint humming fills the space. Whispers begin, soft, overlapping voices calling my name. I glance out the window. The station has disappeared. Outside, there's only darkness. Shadows form along the walls, twisting and reaching toward me. A child's voice whispers, "We've been waiting." The train suddenly jolts forward. The lights flicker, revealing fleeting glimpses of ghostly passengers. Panic sets in. I run toward the doors, but the train has no exit. Each door leads to another identical car, endlessly repeating, trapping me inside. The camera falls to the floor as I scream.
I am exploring the city after hearing rumors of a man who vanished in this alley years ago. I see movement at the edge of my flashlight's beam, a shadow that disappears when I blink. The ground is unusually wet, reflecting distorted shapes in the puddles. A soft, rhythmic tapping begins behind me. I spin around. Nothing is there, but the tapping grows louder, echoing off the brick walls. Then a faint whisper drifts through the air. "Don't leave." I notice a series of handprints forming on the walls. They appear to be fresh, pressed into the grime, leading further down the alley. Hesitant, I follow them. Shadows stretch unnaturally toward me, moving against the light. Suddenly, the alley seems to elongate, twisting impossibly. The child raises a hand, beckoning me closer. Terrified, I turn to run, but the alley behind me is gone. Every wall now has more handprints, all reaching for me, whispering, "Stay with us." I scream as the camera drops.
This place is haunted. I swear it. Just look at this old carnival, abandoned for decades. They say the lights flicker on at night and laughter echoes through the rides. Listen to that music. It's like a broken music box, stuck on repeat. As I step closer to the carousel, the music gets louder. It's distorted. Whoa, the horses are moving. Did you see that? And those shadows, they look like children. Hollow eyes, frozen in time. What's that whisper? Won't you play with us? I need to get out of here. The exits they're gone. The Ferris wheel is turning and the bumper cars are rocking. It's alive. The whispers are getting louder. Stay, stay, stay. Oh no, I'm falling. Into a pit of dolls? What the hell? Now it's dark, I can't see anything, but I can hear that whisper. Now you belong to us.
This old church, it's said to be haunted, stories of a priest who vanished, and a cursed confession room. I'm here to explore it. Listen to that groaning sound. What's behind this door? Oh my god, it's a figure, its face, it's featureless. The whispers are starting. Confess, confess, confess. I need to get out of here, but the walls are closing in. Your sins belong to us now.
I'm exploring this tunnel after hearing rumors of people disappearing down here. The air feels heavy, cold, and oppressive. Suddenly, I hear distant footsteps echo behind me. I spin, shining my flashlight. Nothing is there. The whispers begin, low at first, repeating, "Turn back. Stay with us." I start walking faster, but the tunnel stretches unnaturally. Doors and passageways appear where none existed before. A shadowy figure emerges ahead, tall and thin, with featureless black eyes. Every time I try to approach or pass it, it vanishes, only to reappear closer. Panic sets in as dozens of similar shadows emerge from the walls. They crawl along the ceiling, their whispers overlapping into a deafening chorus. You belong to us now. I trip, dropping the camera. From the floor, the shadows rise like mist, swirling around me. The screen cuts to black as I scream. A distorted whisper echoes. Next time, it will be your turn.
My friends and I decided to spend the night in this cabin after getting lost. I can hear strange sounds coming from the walls. There are symbols carved into the floorboards. You shouldn't be here. Stay! The shadows are moving on their own. The door just slammed shut behind me. I can't open it. It won't budge. It's getting colder in here. What are these figures? They have no faces. They're coming toward me. I need to get out of here. I'm backing away. I tripped and dropped the camera. No, forever, with us.
Recovered footage from Ravenswood Orphanage. What happened here? I heard rumors of children disappearing decades ago, so I had to check it out. Look at this hallway. Toys scattered everywhere. Dolls, marbles. And the air? It's so still, like the building is watching me. Wait, did you hear that? A giggle from down the hall. It's getting louder. Come play, to stay with us! What is that? Shadows flickering on the walls? I need to see what's in this room. The main dormitory. Oh my god! Dozens of kids just sitting there facing the wall, one turned around. Hollow eyes, no expression. It's terrifying. You belong to us! What does that even mean? I have to get out of here. But the hallway, it's gone. No! Help! They're dragging me down. Forever. This place is empty now, but those giggles? They're still here, waiting.
I'm walking home when I got lost in the fog. Don't cross. Join us. The air grows icy, my breath visible. Shapes begin to appear on the bridge. Figures in tattered clothing, faces pale and featureless, standing completely still. I try to turn back, but the bridge seems longer than before. The whispers grow into a chorus, overlapping with soft, distorted wails. From the water, hands emerge, clawing at the wooden planks. One figure slowly advances toward me, its head tilting unnaturally, eyes hollow and black. I scream. Wingsea has been abandoned for years, but tonight the lights turned on by themselves. They seem slightly angled, as if someone pushed them here. One of them begins to roll on its own. I reach an old patient room where the curtain sways gently. Inside, the bed is neatly made, but an imprint slowly forms on the mattress. It's as if someone invisible is sitting down. The heart monitor suddenly flatlines. Its piercing tone echoes through the corridor. A whisper emerges. Visiting hours never end. The hallway lights shut off one by one. In the darkness, pale figures appear. They are patients in hospital gowns, their faces stitched shut. IV lines trail behind them like veins. They stand motionless, staring at me. When I take a step back, they move closer. They glitch forward in unnatural bursts. I drop the camera while screaming. The figures surround me.